Thank you very much. I would like to give a chance to the member for Ruaraka. Take a minute, please.
Madam Speaker,
you say that you are closer to them than the Honorable KJ.
Madam Speaker, when I heard the member for Dagoretti South rising to welcome the young people, I knew that the member was also confusing Dagoretti with Embakasi. But I also know why there has been that confusion. These are my worthy neighbors, and many of these children are really my children. They come from Ruaraka because children they don't have to apply for visas to go to Embakasi North. And so I'm sure many of them are children from Ruaraka who go across the borders to be able to go to school. I want to welcome them to this auspicious house. I regret that their member was not here to welcome them. I suspect he's still dealing with issues to do with courts and convictions and judgments related to CDF funds and so on. But the young people are growing fresh. And I just want to let them know that they should stay away from things which would make them suspect of law. They should learn very good things from leaders, but things which they should stay away from are things which can reduce their interest and capacity to be able to develop. And so you can see the best from Embakasi North, the best from Ruaraka. And I want to say that some people think that if you go to school in informal settlement, that you get less education because you are just informal in settlement.
Make that point in half a minute.
At this point, if you are in informal settlement, we have decided in Ruaraka, in Embakasi, in all the informal settlements, which other people call slum, that we will shine and do much better than those people who are in Kikuyu constituency or some other places. We have determined ourselves that living in the slums will not take us back, that we have the brains that is just as good as those who are in Karen and those other areas. I thank you so much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, let me join my colleagues also in welcoming youngsters who are coming to Parliament this afternoon to follow the proceedings. When we say that the future is bright and you are the leaders of tomorrow, we indeed mean it as your representatives in this House. Madam Speaker, I want to support this motion, and I want to thank Honorable Kimani Kuria and the Leader of Majority for really attempting to illuminate a lot through this particular report. The FRC, its main purpose is supervision of the financial system. And I always ask myself, what did we used to do when we didn't have FRC? And that is where it is easy to slip a lot of dirty money into this country. This is where terrorism financing, money laundering, and also all kinds of money, including dealing in drugs, and also haste through banks. I like when the Leader of Majority talked about the telecom haste. And he must be among those who should be telling us, why are those individuals walking free in big cars and enjoying the lagasse of life that the mama mboga who drives to Ukulima market at 4 in the morning does not enjoy. And this is what we expect these institutions to do, that there's no easy life and there shouldn't be easy money in this country. Madam Speaker, through FRC, my ask is let investors who are investing legitimate business, legitimate money, be not in any way hampered, or bureaucracy and hurdles are created so that we don't generate enough FDI, foreign direct investment. It is through foreign direct investment we can set up more industries and we can employ more youths and also create more opportunities in our country. Madam Speaker, in democracy, people can really throw a lot of darts at many things, including institutions. Today, Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission is doing a lot of recoveries of stolen assets by individuals who live in this country or outside. But rarely do we associate with ourselves with such success. And I must encourage EACC that they should redouble their effort, because the easiest way of stashing away stolen money is by putting them in assets. Madam Speaker, for Kenya to be a favorable destination for investment is by us having a watertight financial regulation system. Sometimes we are told banks make a lot of money, but little do we try to question what are sources of some of these advantages. Madam Speaker, as a responsible nation, during this particular report, I am happy that Kipchirchir Rono, one of the things that they clearly indicated in this report, that he was the most qualified. And when we talk about sometimes shareholding, the face of Kenya, tribes and all that, sometimes we must bend over backwards to accommodate that the best must be given the most important jobs in this country. Madam Speaker, countries sometimes collapse, not from wars, not sometimes from leadership, but through mismanagement of the economy. And this particular institution, and Rono, if given this job, his job is cut out, and he must burn the midnight oil to make sure that Kenyans live healthy by consuming what is healthy in terms of you getting money that you truly earned. With those remarks, Madam Speaker, I beg to support.
Thank you very much, Member for Saku. The Honorable Stephen Mogaka, Member for West Mogirago.
I want to thank